matchup. And when you've got like a set that you're going to be able to play relatively well around, and you've also got push in that bottom lane as well, I expect to see Beishang having both the support of Breathe and also the bottom lane to try and help with these invasions.
The pressure they've now garnered in that bot side and in mid, they should be able to secure the steal onto this blue buff as well. But On might be in a little bit of trouble if he's not careful. Does have to flash away. Mole goes in. There's the showstopper, forces the flash. Sorry, not the flash, the arcane shift and the heal out of one Fong. And that's going to be first blood traded quickly back as Esso have the equalizer down on you as well. There's just so many things that can go wrong if you're not careful enough. And speaking about not being careful enough, Paul might be caught out, and he is. Mole just
attacking these dragons. It definitely feels like WE now want to try and put pressure with this. Mid is going to be the call.
Oh, they're going to jump in straight away. Goo have the Lamb's Respite to keep everyone safe for just as long as possible. SOFM jumps over the wall. You can see Breed following over with the killer, or excuse me, with the Akali ultimate. The perfect execution, not so perfect, does not pick himself up a kill. Bin is here, but not really able to make anything happen with the needlework, but now gets caught out. There's so much CC with this Nautilus, and he goes golden. The W is almost an absolute fail of the week, but it ends up being all right. They do end up
K, or certainly 2.5k for them there, as SOFM.
No, he's dead. Yup.
Here from Suning, and again, this is where that poke that we were talking about from Suning can do so much work. It is 20 minutes. You take a lot of damage from this Baron.
4,000 HP, you got two people still in the pit. Mole is there, they're going to drop down the equalizer, they're going to try and go for this fight straight away, and it's just the perfect combination. Set and Rumble, name a better duo, I'll wait. And Akali able to do so much work on the backside, gets the perfect execution as well.
Should be up just before that dragon spawns.
This is a far and away departure from the WE we saw play against Suning in that, oh, never mind, I'm going to stop myself right there as Bing gets caught, face breakered, and showstoppered right back into the teach forward. Angel has to flash in return, so support flash for mid flash, you take that any day of the week. But Mo has found himself on the backside. He was seen, so they know he's here. There is the showstopper to start it all off. They're going to see the solo flare to try and keep On alive. He flashes back over towards that blue buff. There is the Lamb's Respite to keep this Lamb and Wolf alive. We're going to see the perfect execution just a little bit too early, so he doesn't quite get it, but it's a 2 for 2 at the moment. You still have Bin.
Baron, they don't care about the dragon.
They're going for the Baron because they know SOFM is not open for another 2 seconds. And you can see there, Huanfeng going for the damage, but On is there. On is going to be caught out. The equalizer to try and stop any kind of backup. They get the TP out of Angel as well. WE who are first on the scene here in the river, and they've got themselves vision control as well. Bin trying to do his very best, but there's the hook down on top of SOFM. We might have to use the Lamb's Respite. He doesn't even get a chance to use it. Massive haymaker, right uppercut to the chin. And that's good.
Are better here, but either way, doesn't matter. What's done is done, and it might be done for Suning here. His hook does go wide, but the equalizer will force Suning off of the turret.
Yeah, there's Ben and Jerry in the tanks there, just trying to do as much damage as possible. SOFM underneath the tower, out of the ring with you. This is a wrestling match, and he spawns 2 minutes until Baron. They know you're there, lads. Unfortunately, that pink ward does not see the ward right on the corner of everything, as Mole might be in a little bit of trouble.
Oh,
say that Missing's in a little bit of trouble. Misses his hook and gets caught out. We can see now Bin jumping in, trying to see if he can catch out Mole himself. Actually uses Mole as a vessel and gets the ignite as well. 2 quick kills. Flank and Suning are looking to burn down this Drake.
There he goes.
There he is, showstopper in. They're going to drop down the equalizer as well. There's no one really on it though as of right now. Now Mole taking a hell of a lot of punishment. Pop Wave is pushing in. 4,000 HP, 3,000 HP. Can they go for it? They're going to try and get a smite fight in. It's going to be Kindred, and now this fight can go very much firmly in favor of Suning. Everyone from WE needs to get themselves into that Lamb's Respite, but it's not enough. There's just not enough there in the tank. The Elder Drake is just too damn powerful. As I say that, Elk gets himself out and finds himself a kill. He's burning, he's ticking. One more another auto attack will do it. One mystic shot, and he's not going to be able to take it. Oh, he's still alive. He's still going. No, not quite able to survive, but he still gets himself a kill. The base is going to be in tatters. Breathe is here on top of On, though. They're just trying to get all these Elder Drakes. This has all of a sudden gone from perfect to terrible. It'll be a 4v4 at the end of it, and it's Suning who end up losing all of their Elder Drakes to advantage to WE.
WE need to try and exit out stage right, though, although they're looking for the fight.
Oh, there's the equalizer down onto SOFM, who has to pop down the Lance Respite. They're going to try and bring everybody out. Top of this, On is dead, so is the Kindred. It's 1 kill, it's 2, it's 3, it might be 4, and this is almost certainly going to be the entire game going over in favor of WE. They'll take themselves a 1-0 advantage into this best of 3 versus Suning.
Hwanfeng needs to be the one-man army, almost at the full build, but this is going to be too much. Elk is looking for Hwanfeng as the Nexus will go down.
Nexus falls, WE find themselves the advantage in this series. It will be in the hands of SOFM. And looking down the kind of board of things, I actually really do like the fact that we're seeing the set again here for the side of Team WE.
Yeah, again, it feels like we control bot, and SOFM actually already, you can see, using the pressure that's gained from Elk having to burn that heal in the early stages to go and invade onto Beishang's blue buff.
Yeah, they are looking for something here. The Q's Mystic Shots will be able to hit it. This blue buff losing a little bit of its patience with this whole team. Ends up going over to the side of, I believe, Suning in that particular one. SOFM picking that one up, but he has to flash away. Does get the smite down as well. Mole does not hit the face breaker, and Angel on the backside picks up first blood. They will be able to chase down SOFM. You imagine Elk is going to be able to pick this one up, no problem whatsoever. Mole is now here. It's 3v3. Teleports are there, and they're going to commit to it on.
And the time bot for bidding that top side are going to be so much nicer. Plus, look at the wave, as you're saying, or as we're talking about a Breathe losing, but Angel.
Oh, Mole's in a lot of trouble though. No flash available to him, and he's just getting auto-attacked, and Harp absurdly large here for Angel. He is going to have so much time and pressure, but On might be in a little bit of trouble. They're going to jump straight in on top of him. The Grand Entrance, no, not going to be used. The flash has to be invested, but he dies anyway, and now they can jump on the Hwanfeng. There is a TP available. It's all action all the time. Welcome to the LPL, and they jump straight down onto Hwanfeng as he will drop, and that will be a very welcome kill. He's not having it. Does leave you open to a lot of cross-map plays, and this is just Suning paying back the favor into WE, saying, look, we know what you're trying to do, we know what you're trying to go for. Speaking of trying to go for something, On did go in, he got ignited, but it is missing who's first to fall. This tower will get reset.
Outside, chances are we're going to see this Rift Tower play try to go there, but with them being dissuaded, Suning now are just going to run straight top and try and collapse onto Mole.
This is going to be a hard one to do, but with the Rift Herald, the equalizer, oh, Mo, where are you going to go, buddy? To your death.
You do need to be careful about how strong Suning are right now.
And speaking of item breakpoints, Beishang has actually gone for the Turbo Chem tank. As Mole does try and find himself a little bit, unfortunately, caught out. Get there for Suning, and they're the ones that are taking those early objectives. They're the ones that are kind of finding the pressure around the map.
Yeah, and they can continue now to put that pressure elsewhere, right? Ooh, hang on, top side.
Oh, we're going to see Cyclone and Bin just get as well. The power of the Ignite. And now SOFM gonna say hello to the Alistair and back himself away. But while that was happening, Angel gets run. Which are, you know, all your other items, but Snon. Not going to be snot out, but as we see now, Breathe getting caught out here, or is he the one catching out Bin? There is a level lead and a TP being invested, and a hell of a lot of other people joining in. They're going to try and give this one over to Mole. They're going to try and gift that one to him to try and get him back.
It makes it really hard for the Suning in the side lane play.
And SOFM has flash. Can he get out, though? That's the question. The headbutt pulverize is enough, and Beishang picks up a kill. This is the same as game. The top lane, it's so rare to see such a massive gap forming as such. And Breathe, honestly, ooh, flash into the Grand Entrance, try to use the quickness as well, as Elk does just end up getting back to my point of that, you know, this was someone we said, again, Bin is the one that usually Suning set up to succeed. He's the one that usually try to put in the early resources, and he has to play on the back foot in this series.
Yeah, and it's definitely somewhere that Bin is not comfortable playing in. But Suning now do have control. They're going to get that second charge. Equalizer down.
Equalizer is down. They will pick up Mole. A double Kraken Slayer and a Rumble means that they can just absolutely just melt this Baron as it stands. There's the Equalizer. Doesn't really land onto anybody, if I'm being totally honest. And Mole goes in, does land the face breaker, does start the showstopper as well. They will stop the Bin from gets those 3 items. And speaking of difficult to burst down, Breathe and Mole are around the side. They may look for an engage.
Bin tries to go on towards Breathe, but kind of realizes that's not the trade they want. Now Mole, though,
Mole has been caught out. He's going to try and use his face breaker to get himself out. Missing did not have the Unbreakable to keep himself alive, and that's 2 more kills. Seems to be pick for pick. This is a bit dangerous. Elk does not have his ultimate just yet, but he does have those Mystic shots. And oh my god, look at those Qs just hitting Huanfeng. He's already down to half HP, and you still have Beishang with Flash. You still have that opportunity, as we can see there goes on, trying to jump on top of this. Suning it backed away from the Baron, is still doing extra damage, and now the fight's being turned around. 5v3, and is still going to be Suning looking to try and take this fight. They're still 5v3. They lose one. They don't want to change the odds. This one, ooh, the blast cone is super unlucky there for Elk. He almost catches out on, but it is still going to be a 1-for-1 trade. And now, do you just turn and burn? Look for oh, the snipe! On is down. Elk has been able to make this an advantageous trade. TP into the mid lane. This Baron will take a while, though. You do not have great burst onto this objective.
Well, Breathe is going to be dealing true damage, but Bin, Angel, and Huanfeng are here. They need to try and make a call. There's the turn.
There it is, the turn, the burn. They catch out Angel, and they keep on the Baron as well. That's what you like to see. If you're goes a little bit too far aggressive, has to force a flash out of himself. And that means that your engage is very much mitigated here for Team WE. You will see the culling come out. It will just give everybody a nice little pat on the back. Angel does about as much damage to everyone else as that Q did to him, so everyone just going to back away, spend the gold, try and get him out. Oh, nicely done by Mole. He goes in and trying to go, but I don't think the rest of his team was prepared. His team were not ready for them to go in so hard, and there is going to be missing, almost certainly dropping as well. WE able to change his position on that, as we now see Breathe still 2 levels ahead of Bin and still being a menace to the sidelines.
Yeah, surprised to see this Aruna's grudge on Angel, but hold on.
Oh, on. Jumping in, but you've used all of your disengaged tools. They're going to use the equalizer again. Very lackluster. They do get the face breaker though on top of everybody. They're going to need to try and get Huanfeng out of here if they can. They do take down Angel. Huanfeng is on the back end though, just burning down these health bars. And with 20 seconds until that mid lane as well, Bin is behind them right now. Cyclone and Flash available. He would be massive if he's able to get off onto this backside. Elk, no Flash available to him. No heal. Very, very important to see how they're able to get onto this backside. You can see Bin trying to go in now. He goes in onto the backside. The Dragon goes down, and the team fight is almost certainly going in the favor of Suning. They've got the backline dive. They're going to see if they can get anything else. They do not get the face breaker from the set, or indeed off of this. Maybe only the one missing, trying his very best to keep on as honest as possible, as just is going to be able to take them down. More so for Elk, coming in after a fantastic performance.
We're going aggressive.
Oh, they're going aggressive into a choke point. Mole has to stop his forward movement to try and just mitigate some of that culling damage, and he's dead.
Sorry, Penguin, do you want to finish that point? This now becomes a pretty much an uphill battle for WE's the... Oh my god.
Yeah, they just going to burn down Beishang. The TP going to be coming in from the set. He's on the backside, but look, they're waiting for him. They know that they can go for something. Oh,
no.
Oh, no. We are going to a game 3. The full 6 games today as Angel finds himself on the back line. It's going to be Elk trying his best to try to defend this one here. He's landing those Qs. He's landing as much as he possibly can. He might be able to get something off of this, but without anything in the back pocket, it's going to be very, very difficult. He's still going, but Huanfeng is there. The ace is on. The Huanfeng is huge in this game. The double AD carries are enough to take down WE. And Dagda, we're going to a game 3.
A full 6 game will speed you up. You got Lulu, you got the Syndra to try and buy some space. Lee Sin as well can buy a lot of space. So quite a lot of this is going to be a case of a lot of poke, and when you end up trying to heavy engage on this, that's when Cogbot comes online.
Yeah, well, they know where he is, and actually Lee Sin is a little bit ahead. And I say that though, On gets jumped on, has to flash away, but it was a flash burnt by Elk, so still a little bit of an advantage in terms of the AD carries, but he will have his arcade shift available to him, as we can see. Flash belly bop, and that's missing, using the Gragas to
So cool. Now SOFM though, he's trying to see if he can answer back topside.
He is going to be able to try for something, but this is an Udyr very early on. They both get their smites down. It is SOFM who has to flash away, but it's a flash bear slap right on top of your face. And that
your own topside jungle means that you don't get that play. Beishang though might be in trouble.
He might be in a little bit of trouble. There is going to be a lot of damage and a flash as Beishang gets knocked back. He will be taken down. Bin gets rewarded with his flash, and this is the kind of LPL action.
Gold lead on your screen between Beishang and SOFM.
Yep, that kill and a couple of extra camps as Angel playing happy feet right now. Has used a scatter of the week already, as we are going to see the bear slap coming in. SOFM is there. They will end up using the unleash power. Bubble not available for a couple more seconds here, as we can see the paddle star coming in. But on the bot side, On is actually dead. On died in this little 2v2 skirmish that was happening all on its lonesome. Missing, really doing well. There's the trouble bubble down and Breathe, looking to try and see if he can catch someone. He's going to look to try and catch two. He gets one. He's not going to be able to get out, though, because the scat of the week is just too damn good. Beishong now on top of SOFM. This fight is still going on as Beishong goes the long way around. He's trying to see if he can get on top of this guy. Angel will fall to an auto attack of Mole as he gets onto the paddle star. There is the cripple, but he's not quite able to slow him down enough. Both flashing away.
Through the hard engage, it becomes really difficult for On to position correctly.
Oh, speaking of difficulty, it's going to be Bin, who has a lot of issues now up in this top side. Got to keep all of his summoners there because he knows that he's dead to rights. Mole picks up.
Potential to burst out this Cogmot. It's going to become a hell of a lot more difficult. Just the shields that are coming through from the item, plus obviously then having the Lulu beside you. It's going to make it quite difficult as
oh, there is the belly bop into the ultimate as well. That's going to be a quick kill. Now, where are you going to go? On is dead. They actually forced the teleport out of Angel. Again, he has to use the teleport to try and defensive to save his bot lane. SOFM is here as well, but this turret is dead to rights. That being said, Bin is being jumped on. Bin dies. Beishong now just trying to fight him. Flash away by the Lee Sin. I think SOFM, you gotta leave this one alone. You can't go for this one. Has to back away, but now look at this. Everyone's on the wrong side. Here we go. This is going to be the start of the fight. As you can see, the Dragon Kick is going to be comboed with the ultimate there from the Syndra. Enough to take down Beishong. That is enough damage there, and Huanfeng still untouched, still looking to try and push this one forward.
and that kind of seems to be the story of this game. Is On!
Oh, On! Gets deleted there. Nice combination. Mole even investing in the flash. You can see now Angel trying.
I'm sad, Penguin. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna hold on. Maybe I'll be happy.
Maybe you'll be happy. I don't know. This seems like a pretty desperate fight here for SOFM as he's trying to go in on top of it, and the auto attacks are just too much. There was even a true shot barrage, but
Still.
not quite able to hit it, but they are going to try and just put down the pain onto Angel regardless. You can see now going in SOFM. Actually, he was all a bait. He wasn't going for Mole at all. He was going for Elk, and Elk is... They're just trying to find out exactly where to go. There he is. He's going to get caught out. Nowhere for him to go. Missing says, thank you. I'm going AP Gragas after my Shirelias. That's going to put WE onto the soul point, mountain soul point for them. And again, one team fight away from a massive, massive victory here in this series. Yeah, like you said, I didn't think LCS was starting for another 8 hours, but only mid lane today in this particular game as everyone just tries to get priority. There is a big, big bubble, and that's going to start the fight. That's going to end the game. You have 2 kills now onto Elf. Huanfeng's in a lot of trouble. He gets his Immortal Shield Bow pop, but he's immortal no more. He is dead to rights, and everyone's going to jump onto it. Blink and you missed it. Everyone ends up going down, even the little Acathian surprise being enough to take a little bit of a kill on the back end of it. But with 5 kills, excuse me, the full ace, the only one dropping missing is going to mean that the game goes over to WE. They take their first win, and they are going to start the season off on the right foot.
It was long, it was drawn out, it was arduous against Sunni, but WE will find their first victory of the split, and a lot of it coming off of the carry performance